welcome to the Storytellers blog. This is Momita.
And this is Subhajit here.
And welcome to a new blog in a new location. And today we are in Vietnam. We arrived in the Southeast Asian country yesterday, that is on 12th March. Our flight was late, so we arrived in Hanoi, which is the capital of Vietnam, in the evening. So we couldn't spend much time in Hanoi because we had something else planned. And what was that?
So actually the next day, very early morning, we took one cab. Not exactly cab, it was like a small mini van kind of. So we took that and then we came to Halong Bay, and then we arrived somewhere around 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So it was a 3-day 2 nights cruise which we booked, and then the whole day, like half of the day it was spent traveling. So from there we took the boat. Again, there is a small boat which we have taken from there, and then it brought us to this big boat, Monchery Cruises.
And this is our day 1 in this cruise.
Yeah. And
we have planned for 3 days 2 nights trip. And today they have planned a lot of activities for us, because when we entered we just had lunch, and then they took us in a boat ride, and we visited the dark caves and bright caves.
Yeah.
Though they didn't plan anything for the dark caves because of the safety precautions, safety measures, because it's supposed to be very narrow cave and it's not safe for passengers. So they took us in the bright cave, and there were 2 options for that. First, you can go kayaking or you can opt for a bamboo ride. We opted both, but in different ways. He opted for kayaking and I opted for a bamboo boat ride.
Just to give a brief introduction about this Halong Bay. So Halong Bay is one of the UNESCO World Heritage Site, and this has some magnificent natural beauty. So where you will see some pillar kind of mountains, and it will be it is like erected out of the water. So this is a backwater kind of South China Sea, and there all these mountains are there. This is absolutely mesmerizing, pristine natural beauty, so which is like once in a lifetime experience you should have. So you should visit this place.
And one more interesting fact about Halong Bay is that it has 2,000 islands. None of these islands, I don't think all these islands are habited. Few of them, people live there, like population is not that much, but few of the islands are inhabited by people, but rest are left as it is. But and it forms a very beautiful view when you go through a kayak or a bamboo boat ride.
Set in the northeastern part of Vietnam, Halong Bay won the honor of a World Heritage Site from UNESCO in 1994. Millions of tourists from different parts of the world are taken aback by the breathtaking beauty of approximately 2,000 naturally formed karst and limestone islands and islets. You will feel as if the islands are floating on the emerald water. Scientific researchers declared that it took 500 million years to form these islands, but local folklore describes God sending a family of dragons to help the people of Vietnam fight against foreign invaders. During their fight, Mother Dragon and her children dropped pearls from their mouths to form a barrier for invaders and keep them away from Vietnam. The pearls took the shape of islands 1,000 years later. The term Halong itself means descending dragons in Vietnamese, whereas each island has a name derived from its own shape. But not just the islands, even the dark and bright caves stand there to welcome you with open arms. We had the privilege to visit the bright cave in a kayak and a bamboo boat ride, and the bright cave with its natural light will leave you spellbound. You will have a temptation to keep your camera down for a moment and only absorb the beauty before you. The government deserves a big applause for doing everything possible to promote Halong Bay to the rest of the world, as well as protecting its heritage site with various local laws and regulations.
And the mountains, what he just talked about, is visible from every room in this cruise. You just open the curtains and you can see the mountains, and ship is passing by through those mountains over the sea. So it's a beautiful view, and we'll show that in the video. Today it's already dark, so we can't show you anything. Even if we pull the curtains, it's already dark. Everything is dark outside. Tomorrow it will be our day 2, and hopefully we can show you some beautiful view on this cruise.
Yeah, so we will give you a room tour, how the room looks like. I mean, luckily we got an upgrade. So initially we booked for a double room, and then it was upgraded to a suite, junior suite kind of. So yeah, the amenities and everything is very fine, very beautiful.
We booked 3 days and 2 nights package tour in Monchery Cruises. It takes 2 to 3 hours to reach Tuan Chau port from Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. Booking details are given in the video description. Monchery Cruise arranges a pickup van for its passengers traveling from Hanoi. Once you reach the port, the cruise staff will take care of your luggage. The only thing you need to do is sip some warm lemongrass tea before boarding into a support vessel or a small boat which takes you towards the cruise floating on the emerald water.
So that's what we till now, I mean, we had some wonderful experience, and the boat is awesome. The crew members are really good. They're also absolutely they're doing their best, okay, to keep us engaging, and like the food and everything was I mean, absolutely brilliant.
And I hope you enjoyed this video, because we have enjoyed our day 1 in this cruise.
Yeah.